Afternoon Facebook, afternoon Elite, hope you're well. Matt Blanford coming to you today. You've got Coach Matt in for today's live session, following on from Coach Brian, Coach Connor and Coach Hakeem last week, and most notably, of course, Coach Connor on Sunday's session. So hope everyone's well. If you're in the house or in the garden or in the apartment, wherever you are today, drop us a line, give us a hello, let us know who's doing the session today. Coach Brian will be on the keys. I'll try and do as many shout outs as I can. It's obviously quite hard for me to see the screen today, but Coach Brian will be doing all the shout outs and everything. So we'll give it a few minutes until everyone's in. So I hope everyone's well, I hope everyone's keeping safe, keeping sane more than anything. I'm just going to drop down to the camera level. Obviously lockdown is taking its toll on everyone, I'm sure. I'm sure everyone's going a bit stir crazy, stuck in the apartments and everything. And keep doing the best you can. Keep making sure you're doing your schoolwork for the respective schools that you're at. From our side of things, we seem to be seeing a lot more children engaging with these activities, which is brilliant. Make sure you tune in at 4 o'clock. I'm sure children are finishing their school activities really, really early if they're getting them done, and we're just trying to fill that disengaging void in the afternoons. So if it's half an hour that they do, or they want to double over and do more, because remember in our football sessions they are an hour long, hour and 15 for the squad players. A lot of players train twice a week, so half an hour is only a small amount of time. So double up, do more if you can. Something a bit different we're going to do. We've been asking people to send videos to us for highlight reels. We're gonna stop the highlight reels now because we are seeing a slight drop off in the videos coming in. And it takes a lot of time to put them together as well. As much as it's worth it, it's great to see all the videos. What we want to do, and Brian will put a bit of a message in the group about this, we want you on a Sunday, on a Tuesday and on a Thursday to get your parents to film you for a minute during each session. What we're going to start looking for now that we're 3 weeks in, is the progression that the children are showing in their skills. So we've done a lot of the dribbling stuff, the ball mastery. We've started to add in the passing, which will be a key part of today's topic. But what we want to try and see is the improvement from Sunday to Tuesday to Thursday. So by the end of the week, we're seeing that improvement that we always look for in our sessions on a weekly basis. So parents, that's a little job for you. We'll keep re-emphasising this point, and we'll keep plugging it on the Facebook page and on social media, and we'll send some messages to parents. And what we'll do as coaches, we'll start giving a bit of critical feedback. So you can WhatsApp those videos through, those 3 videos through on a Thursday afternoon. If you're with me at Horizon English School, my guys can send the videos to me. They should all have my WhatsApp number or an email. If you're with Coach Connor, Brian, Colin, Nisha, Hakeem, whoever you're with, whoever your coach is, send them the video so that we can start giving a bit of critical feedback and evaluation, because that's what we do as coaches. Anyway, I'm going to stop waffling now. Great to see lots of you joining. Brian's engaging with you as we go. It's going to be a lot harder for me to do. The phone's screen's a bit smaller than the laptop that we were using last week. But anyway, we're going to get kicked off. It's a lot cooler today out here, which is good. So I'm sure I'm still going to blow up anyway, because I'm not able to get out on the runs and the regular sessions and everything. But if you're in the apartment, get your mum and dad's permission on what we're doing today, because there is going to be some passing involved. I've got the luxury of being able to bounce a ball off of a wall today. If you're in the living room, use a sofa, use a brother, a sister, a mum, a dad. You can bounce the ball between you. You can do this in pairs today. This is no problem at all. It's still going to work you. There's still going to be challenges, and it's obviously all football related, with a few of the tricks and the skills that we've been adding into our sessions, as well as the passing. So a lot of mine's going to follow on from what I did last week, where we looked at the inside and the outside hook turns. Okay, we're going to add that in with some passing today. So just to start with for a warm-up, and you can do this in about a 2 metre square today. I have got 4 cones today. I've got one at the back, one at the back. I'm going to put 2 out at the front. If you're in a living room or in the garden, you can just put bottles or socks, or just have areas that you can reach out to. You're not going to see mine. Mine are going to be slightly off camera today in regards to the camera location, but I'm putting some cones down at the front. So I'm actually working in a box. As I said, if you don't have the cones, no worries. Just pick 4 areas that later on in the activity you can number 1, 2, 3 and 4. Alright, just to get started today, we're going to just spend a few minutes inside our box or inside our space, okay? And what we're going to do is just a nice skill, small ball mastery space today. I know I look quite far away from you today, so just make sure you're listening, engaging and following. So to start with, all we're going to do, nice small sharp touches in our box, and we're just going to add in any of the turns. Inside hook, outside hook, Cruyff turn, drag back, that myself, Hakeem, Brian or Connor have added into the warm-ups in the session so far. So we're just going to spend just a nice little bit of short time. There's lots of touches, okay? Every time you take a touch, it should be touches. You can use the inside, outside, bottom, okay? Sole of your foot. We're looking for lots of little touches inside our box. So it's lots of sharp movements with lots of sharp turns. If you want to be creative and chuck in one of these there, that's a nice special one that Coach Matt loves to use, okay? Feel free to do so, okay? A lot of you call it the Ronaldo chop, as we explored last week. Cruyff turn, Johan Cruyff, very famous footballer, adding these in, okay? You just want nice, sharp, small. You can drag one into there, okay? Keep it nice and close. That's my favourite one. So we're looking for those nice, sharp touches. I'm going to leave you for 30 seconds. Carry on. Part of your warm-up. If you want to push yourself even further as you're moving, if you want to just bring it back and just do 5 touches before you move off again, then you can do another activity with 5, maybe 5 knee dips onto the ball, or as Brian did, press ups onto the ball. You choose those. Push yourself, okay? Just gonna come and check who we got in the house. All right. So Brian's doing all the engaging today. You children, keep going, keep going. Parents can talk to me, that's fine. I spend a lot of my time talking to parents. Just checking who's in the house, so I can see Artin's in. So kids are going to give you 20, 30 more seconds. As I said, if you're just joining us, nice warm up, lots of touches. Every time there's a step, it's a touch. It's nice and sharp. Cruyff turns. Outside hooks, Cruyff turns. Inside hooks, little Matt Blenford squiggle wiggles, whatever we call them, okay? And hold there. That should be about 2 minutes. Very quickly, and importantly, get yourself a drink. Although overcast if you're outside, it's still very warm today. Okay? If you're just joining us, hope everyone's well. Coach Matt's back in with you today. So we're going to follow on from Coach Connor's session on Sunday. Really good session. His was indoors. Parents, you need to give the permission to your kids to allow them to actually bounce the ball potentially off a wall, sofa, cat, dog. Don't kick the ball at cat and dog, okay? Or use a partner. Use a brother, sister. Maybe get your parents involved, okay? As I said today, I've got the luxury of being able to play off of a wall. And what we're going to look at today, we're going to be popping passes in to a wall, partner, sofa, wherever you're going to use, where you can receive the ball back. We're going to make sure we take a good first touch today, and then we're either going to outside hook to turn into a space, or inside hook to turn into a space. In football, key coaching points that we look at here, when receiving a ball in a football environment, you're not likely to be on your own. You're likely to have a defender behind you. So as that ball comes in, we need to make sure we've got a nice low centre of gravity. If your teammate tells you that you can turn, we can then move off into that space. So there's your first one we're looking at. As the ball comes in, it's a touch, it's an outside hook, off into a new space. Bring the ball back in, we go again, touch, we can go inside hook, out into a new space. Okay, now don't stick to just your strongest foot. I'm horrendous with my left foot. As I always joke and say, most people would argue I'm horrendous with my right foot, but my left foot is my least strong foot. I'm not going to call it a weak foot, because it's not weak, it's just got a lot of room for improvement. Okay, so try and use both feet. So the ball comes in, I'm sure if you're right-footed like me, you'll probably stay most of the time on your right foot, but try and use your left as well. So we're going to go for about a minute here. Find that space. As the ball comes in, it's a touch, and it's a little turn away. We are not using the Cruyff turn today. Okay, so when we see your highlight videos, or your videos that you send us for feedback, what we don't want to see is a ball in and a sharp Cruyff turn away. Don't want to see that today. We want to see outside of the foot hook or inside of the foot to turn away. Okay? I'm going to do it coming towards you now. So as I play along the pass in, it's a good first touch and it's a hook down towards the camera. One more time. As the ball comes in, good first touch, bit of a bouncy one there, and we turn away. One more time. Ball in, good first touch, hook away. All right? We're just going to spend about 90 seconds just getting used to it. If you're working in a close, tight environment, hop in, touch, turn away. Come back in, ball in, touch, turn away. Ball in, touch, turn away. Ball in, touch. We've turned there, don't use that one. Ball in, touch, turn away. If you're working in a tight space like here, that ball's going to come at you tight. It's going to come at you quick. So make sure it's a good first touch today. And make sure the neighbours don't shout at you as well. I'm sure you're going to get angry neighbours like, stop kicking the ball at the wall. And no balls over the fence as well. So children, coaching points here. Good pass, okay? Accurate pass using the... Can't hear anyone. I guess that's the difficulty of Facebook Live. Good firm, accurate pass inside of the foot. As it comes back in, take a good first touch. Keep it nice and close. And we're then looking for an outside hook or an inside hook away into a new space, okay? In a game, and we are going to start into these videos adding in a bit of in-game tactical stuff in the next week, where maybe for part of the session it's not so much doing, but we'll spend maybe 5 or 10 minutes looking at a tactics board. We'll ask the questions for you to think about, where should I be, where should that player be in relation to the game itself, okay? But for now, I'm imagining there's a defender right behind me, good first touch, and I'm turning off into a new space, okay? So we're going to give it 30 more seconds. I'll join you. Ball in, good first touch, turn away. Ball comes in, good first touch, turn away. Ball in, good first touch, turn away. Nice and sharp. You're working in tight spaces, there's got to be tight feet today. Okay? Nice and sharp. Ball in, touch, away we go. Outside the hook. Touch, hook away. Alright, and hold it there. I appreciate while we're doing these, the children are probably still doing. So when they've had the chance to finish, because remember they can carry on after, it's no issue at all. Get them to hold, have a drink, it's warm out, warm in the apartment. And then we can move on in a moment's time. Okay? Brian's engaged with everyone. You can see that Taj is in the house. Milo and Kinu, hopefully, are in the house. Seb King, of course, is always in the house. Seb, I hope your foot's better. Don't be like Seb. Don't injure yourself at home when you're doing these videos. We don't want people getting injured, but if you do, all right, look after yourself. We don't want anyone getting hurt, but from us at Elite, we hope you're well. All right? Anyway, we're going to crack on now. As mentioned about 4 or 5 minutes ago, I've set up a small box today. It's about 2 by 2, 2 metres by 2 metres. I actually have a cone here where I'm stood. There's a cone here. There's a cone here. And I have 2 cones at the back. I've been working in that tight space so far. But what we're now going to do is we're going to number each of these cones. So what I want you to do, it doesn't matter which number they are. Give one of them a number 1, one of them a number 2, one of them a number 3, and a number 4. Name them colours. Football clubs. Man United, Man City, Liverpool, Everton. Easy as that. Red, blue, green, yellow. You choose. Cat, dog, rabbit, chicken. Whatever you want to name them, but numbers is easier. All right? What we're now going to do, we're going to make our way into the middle of the box. Central point, starting point. Hopefully everyone can see me. Working on this ball pass against the wall, against the sofa, into a partner, okay? What we're now going to do, we're going to make a pass off the wall. I'm going to do this walking pace to start, then I'll speed it up. So as the ball comes in, touch, I'm now going to go, once I've taken my touch, I'm going to leave the ball here. I've done a little turn in the direction of the cone. I'm just going to run over, little touch on the cone. As I come back in, okay, it's a good turn away, ball back, touch, ball off the wall, little turn, keep it there. Number 3, back to my ball, touch, nice and sharp, ball back to the middle, 4. When you've touched 4 cones, that's 1 round complete. You're then going to go for round 2. So we go again, pass, nice little sharp turn on the spot into a little space, ball back to the middle, touch cone 1, pass, stop, turn, cone 2, 3, 4, and so on. Once you get to level 2, you're level 2. We're going to spend 60 seconds practicing, and then we're going to have about 60 seconds as our first mini challenge today. This is a really sharp one. Everyone's going to be sweating after this one because it's really quick, it's really nimble. Quicker you get to the cone, nice sharp sprint, and back, more you're going to get done, all right? So we're going to spend a minute. I'm going to go for it a bit more full speed now. Ball might spill away because you're getting a bit more competitive now. Parents, kids, once you've done the, once the kids have got their score, Post them in the comments below. Play each other off against each other. Competition's good. Competition against self, competition against others and all that. And then obviously competition against me at the end. All right? So I'm going to go back to the box. Kids should be ready to rock and roll. Hopefully the kids are up there already doing this. I've got 2 walls I can play with here, so I might use both. Okay, so as I go in, touch, little turn, leaving the ball. Little touch down, ball in, touch, little sharp turn, leaving the ball. Here we go, I might go off this one actually. Touch, turn, down. Touch, parking it down. So that would be level 1. Might now go out this way. Leave the ball there. In we go, I'm going this way again. Go number 2, might pop off the side this time. Nice and sharp, I lost the ball. Right to the middle, go 3. Park it up. 4, that'll be level 2 for me. So kids, adults, whoever's playing, you carry on. Looking for nice sharp feet, really quick out to the cone. It's not far away. We're not asking children to do 10, 15, 20 metre sprints today. It's really, really sharp stuff. So you guys carry on. I'm going to give you about 30 more seconds. Just as a practice. You forget in Dubai, when the cloud comes over, still how hot it is. So if you are outside, kids, or in aircon, freeze it. Get your mum and dad's Dewa bill sky high. Don't forget Dewa are offering discounts at the moment. Keep cool, hydrate, all right? Because it is hard. I'm sweating already. Okay, so my hair's gone already. I need a haircut. So kids, hold it there, all right? So you've had a little practice. Hopefully you understand it. What we're now going to do is we're going to do this for real. All right, so this is going to be the first proper challenge of the day before we move into the coach's challenge. Again, ball goes into the wall, bounce it off, take a touch, nice little turn, park the ball in the middle, touch cone, back in, pass, touch, turn, repeat, cone 2, 3, 4, level 1 done. Then we go into level 2, level 3, level 4, etc., etc. Okay? So kids, this is your one now. I'm now going to give you 90 seconds. We'll give it 90. All right, I need to work you guys. Okay? So 90 seconds. This is a nice sharp one. This isn't against me. So I'm going to go again. I'm going to just do it for about 30 seconds or so. You guys will carry on. All right? So when you're ready, parents can time you. Get it up on the clock, or you can. It's probably not easy to count it in your head, but parents can time it, I'm sure. We're going to start in about 3, 2, 1. Off we go. Ball in. Good touch. Little turn. That was a Cruyff turn. That one doesn't count. Ball in. Touch. I'm slowing it down a little. Okay, ball in. Good first touch. Sharp, park the ball. 2, going into this side. Park. 3, going left foot this time. Touch, hook away, leaving it in the middle. 4, that would be level 1 for me. We would carry on. Touch, don't give up on me, kids. Work with it. I'm not going to go to the camera. Man on. Touch, turn, parking ball. 2, playing out this side. Parking ball. Ball in. Touch. Inside hook away, and you guys carry on, because I've been going for 30 seconds. You're going to carry on for about another 50 for me. All right, just while I come and engage with the camera. Work hard. Small touches, head up, nice low centre of gravity, sharp turn away, okay? What we want to see is when we get back to playing football, whatever it may be, when we get to games and the ball comes into you, are you able to get up against a defender, either in a game, you can play with a partner, teammate, ball back to them, or nice little sharp turn to roll them, you're in, okay? There's a question, I'm sure Brian's asked one already. When this ball comes into you, and I'm thinking more strikers here, like myself, what famous strikers are renowned for getting the ball in, taking a good first touch, using their body strength to hold the defender off and roll around them? Not literally over them, around, so that they get the wrong side of the defender, and then they can go through on goal. There's a little question for you to fire some in. I saw Brian ask the question about midfielders, I'm sure, because I saw Kevin De Bruyne come up. But what strikers are renowned for getting the ball in, taking great first touches, keeping the ball nice and close, and spinning off using their body strength? Not Morelos, okay? Brian's a Rangers fan. For me, one of the best at it was the original Ronaldo, R9, Brazilian Ronaldo. There are other nicknames for him I won't care to mention on here. He was fantastic at beating, using his body strength, spinning, and then his ability to get in behind and score goals was unbelievable. So that one's my one there, okay? But you feed them in and Brian can respond to them. Kids, going to give you 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop there, okay? Get yourselves a drink. whatever level you got to, I probably went over 90 seconds there. Post it into the group. Let Brian know what level you got to. I reckon a lot will probably be getting to level 5 or 6 or higher. Okay, I got to level 2 before I stopped. Hydrate. You're going to need it for the coaches challenge. Okay, so get those scores into the group. I'm going to give you a minute. I know it's very hard in a small space to really keep sharp, but this nice, close ball mastery and ball control and sharp touches is perfect for your game. When we finish here, perfect thing to do, this isn't part of the activity today, okay? Just bouncing the ball off the ball. I spent hours as a young child bouncing the ball off a wall. Left foot, right foot, playing on my strongest foot, playing on my weakest foot. Something we'll be looking at in a few weeks, so maybe next week's time. Popping it with a little volley, just making sure we're getting the ball in the air a little bit, because it's all been ground related so far. I spent hours in the streets with a curb, a wall, a friend. All right, that's where the best footballers get their touches. Wayne Rooney grew up on the streets of Liverpool. He just used to play wally street football on the back streets of Liverpool, and the touches that these guys possess is just all from repetition, doing. See scores coming in, some fantastic scores. Brilliant, okay. We're now going to move on to Coach Matt's challenge of the day today, all right? Passing related, sharp, control, nice little turn related. Everything that we've done so far, we're going to combine and amalgamate into one activity here. This one's all about speed, good touches. So we're not necessarily working with a box now, okay? But what I'm going to do, I'm just going to move these cones. I'm just going to come onto the side of you here. We go one here. I might actually make it like a little mini goal. I'm sure you can see that. And a little mini goal. I'm not playing a match against myself, kids, before you wonder, because it's always the question, when's the match? When's the match? That's not a match, by the way. What we're looking at here for Coach Matt's challenge of the day, in order to try and beat me, I'm playing left and right, working between my two mini cones, my two goals, my water bottles, my socks, whatever you choose to use as your markers. As the ball comes in, it's a good touch. It's a sharp turn, it's through. As you come back, it's a pass, inside hook, okay? Coming back through, as I come in again, stop the ball in the middle, touch, outside hook through, back to the middle. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna repeat that for 90 seconds in order to try and score as many passes and turns and through the gates around the cones as you can. Rules on this, because we often see a lot of these scores coming in which are astronomical, which is brilliant. You're either doing fantastic stuff or your spaces might be a little bit smaller than what we're working in, all right? Not that we're working in big spaces anyway. Rules here, your cone, your bottle, your gate, whatever you're using as your area to go through, you need to go around it. So mine's easy. I can go through and around. If it was just one cone, as I come to it, it's just around the cone, back to the middle, pass in, turn away, round and through. 1, pass 2, pass 3. Easy to count, no levels, all about who can get the most passes, turns back through the cone into the middle and repeat. Who can get the most in order to try and beat me, okay? So that's the coach's challenge today. All right, hopefully everyone's ready to rock and roll. Hopefully everyone's had a drink. Let's do this. Coach Matt's challenge of the day, and then I'll let you guys finish up. Enjoy the rest of your day after, okay? So, kids, be ready for this one. A lot of you beat me in the first challenges a few weeks ago. All right, so get yourself set and ready. I'm bang in the middle. I'm ready to rock and roll. I'm going to try and move as quick as I can. I'm a lot older than you. All right, legs are starting to give up. Body, mind, okay? So make sure you're ready to rock and roll. We're going to start when I say go, or when your parents say go, and then we're going to go for about 90 seconds. All right, 90 seconds, 1 minute and 30. When you're ready, boys and girls, here we go. Sharp touches, head up, nice and nimble on the feet. Great pass and accuracy off the wall. 3, 2, 1, off we go. gone nice and quiet here. I'll show you, have a nice little break from Coach Matt talking. Notice I'm trying to be a bit speedy, using the outside of my foot to make a little pass, just to speed myself up a little. It's 45 seconds gone, halfway through. Lady. Twenty seconds to go. Easy pass. 10 seconds. Three, two, one, and stop there. Well done, guys. Very good. Whew. Really well done. Once you've done that, guys, post your scores in at the bottom with Brian. Don't do that in the apartment. Parents will kill you. Okay. Just a bit sweaty all out here. All right, really well done. Let's get these scores posted in. As soon as I've seen 5 scores come in, I'm gonna get you guys up to scratch with what I scored. Okay? Have a little seat in front of the camera. Just get your legs out in front of you. Just gonna do a little cool down and stretchy session. Legs out in front of you, feet up, just shake the legs off a little bit. Legs will start getting heavy, less we've done in the last few weeks, months. Legs get heavy, lactic acid builds up, get them knocked off. One leg out straight, just put one over. Just gonna gently pull the leg across. Some great scores coming in there. Okay, alternate your leg. 56, Seb King, definitely beating me. 35 for Coach Matt, by the way. A little bit older than how old I am. Okay. Kids, make sure you get sat in front of the camera. Legs out like a star. Just gonna reach across. For those not looking, I'm actually holding my foot. Keep your leg flat to the floor. Try and reach your toes. Just keep that range of flexibility going. Reach across to the other one. Flexibility in the left leg, not quite as good. Okay, bring it back in. Have a little reach up. Just going to reach out in front of you as far as you can. A lot of you will probably be able to get your chest down somewhere near the floor. I can't. Okay, reaching out, walk it in, reaching back forward again. Okay, well done. Just have a little lay back. Okay, legs up in the air, just shaking them off. All right, one leg down. I'm just going to roll across to the side, leg over, nice and gentle, leg over. Nice and gentle. These are all little things that we do in football warm-ups and cool-downs and everything, okay? Just up to your feet, okay? Just bouncing on the toes. Little jumps in between, little jumps to the side, little jumps to the side, and down gently, okay? Put your arms just inside your knees. Just stretch it out slightly, okay? We've realised we finish these sessions quite abruptly because we get tired as coaches, of course, all right? Just want to make sure you're doing the right things as well in cool downs. Right, guys. So, some fantastic scores coming in there. I'm sure Brian's engaging with them. I'm just seeing a few flashing at the bottom. So, that's our session done today. Just a little recap. Obviously, we've looked at just popping the ball into a wall, off the sofa with a partner. Great first touch. Nice sharp turn away with either the inside of your foot, otherwise known as your inside hook, or the outside of your foot. Outside hook. I know the odd Cruyff turn pops in there when we're doing our challenges because it's very commonly used. I put about 3 in at times today. I didn't count them in anything I was doing. All right, but we're just trying to work on different touches, different turns, different parts of our feet to make sure that we're able to beat players when we get back to our games. Next session, Thursday will be with Coach Brian. Okay, so it's a football fitness session again. So a lot of the football stuff that we've been doing here, just with a bit more fitness. Brian's our former pro, former personal trainer, so he's fantastic with making sure that we can work the children to their fullest extent aerobically. Also, for those of you that do take part in doing the educational activities, it's just another, parents, you should be making these mandatory for children. The more things that they're doing to test and engage their brains doing something they love, the better. Yesterday's challenge was brilliant. We've had a few, quite a few responses already. Finding an iconic football piece that the children wanted. A lot of people have used the Wayne Rooney overhead kick against Manchester City when he was back playing for Man United, and then actually replicating and recreating a piece of commentary. That was yesterday's challenge. You'll find that on our Facebook and Instagram pages. We'd love to get as many people doing that as possible, and we'll have our second one coming out tomorrow, second one of the week before Brian's session on Thursday. We've got some more stuff going out over the weekend. Don't forget as well, family quiz, Friday, 6 o'clock, with me for our second instalment. Okay, let's see if we can have somebody else try and dethrone the previous two winners. Anyway, that's me done. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, thanks for tuning in. Stay safe. Don't go out unless you've got a permit, and even then, don't need to do it anyway. We look forward to seeing you all soon. Okay? Have a great evening. Bye for now.